Welcome back to Things My Mother Taught Me, the podcast. This is part 2 of episode 1. I just want to thank you guys so much for tuning back in. Let's jump right into it. The second moment that I will never forget is the last time that I saw her. And I don't know if any of you guys can remember your last time that you saw someone who you loved, but that's ingrained in my head forever. I'll never forget that. Her hair was cut low. She looked like herself. But she didn't know who I was. My own mother, the woman who had given birth to me, who had breastfed me, who had taken showers with me and just loved me, who used to do my hair, she did not know who I was. But what I can tell you is that even though it seemed like she had no awareness for who I was, she smiled the entire time I was in her presence, and I will never forget that. So for me, I just try to live my life, and I just try to be as happy as I can be. I do get down sometimes, but you never know. So just sometimes when you can't smile, just try to smile. Sometimes, even if you don't want to, it might make you happy. But that is the second moment. The third moment is when I found out that she passed. And it wasn't because this moment was just special or anything like that, like something huge happened. But when I look back, I just felt like my reaction to the news was weird. Like I wasn't human in that moment. Like I didn't know how to feel. Like I should have shown more emotion, Why was I so detached in that moment as a 7-year-old? How does it get to that point? So honestly, I'm going to put it on the table. I think that was the starting point of me pretending like I don't give a fuck. But let me tell y'all, I do. I care a lot. I'm very sensitive. I am very emotional. But that's not what I tend to put out to people most times. I bring up these 3 moments because I think it was very important in order for me to move forward. To just recognize and just be very real with myself about where my trauma comes from. So as I leave you with these 3 moments from my life that I feel have contributed heavily to my trauma and just really started a lot of stuff for me. I used to act out bad. I've been in an abusive relationship. I myself have been physically violent, not to people, but just destructive, As I leave you with these 3 moments, I challenge you. If you're feeling stuck, if you're just unhappy, just unable to process why you are putting yourself in certain situations, why you're acting the way you're acting when certain things happen, I challenge you to just sit down and reflect on your life. Stop trying to bury it and just be real with yourself about what you've been through. You might discover some healing in that. You might discover some forgiveness in that. And I'm not talking about forgiveness towards, other people. you need to start forgiving yourself as well. So, again, as I leave you with these pieces of my life, I challenge you to sit down and find some pieces of your life that may be affecting you right now. Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode of Things My Mother Taught Me, the podcast. Please go follow us on our Instagram at Things My Mother Taught Me _pod, or give me a follow on my personal Instagram at _Barbie Joe _. Until next time, y'all have a good day, night, week, whatever it is. I'm out.